What's good, YouTube? I'm going to try this real fast because for some reason my phone doesn't like me and it doesn't actually record the whole thing. So, try to keep this under 10 minutes. Right now we're going to be doing not Chaos Dragons. Wow. I was working on a Chaos Dragon deck earlier and didn't work. So, Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. This is my first draft. I will be switching out cards here and there every now and then. I'll be play testing some more. I really haven't had a whole lot of time at the card shop to do so, but this is what I came up with first, and I'll be taking it there Sunday and Monday. I'll explain a little bit on the way as I go. If you've never played a Blue Eyes deck before or have never seen some of the cards and don't understand how it works, I'll explain a little bit of that. So, 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon, of course, because it's a Blue Eyes deck. So, the whole point of it is to get that out. 2 Darkstorm Dragon. I've seen 3. I've seen 2. I prefer 2. And it's awesome because it's a Gemini card, so it's a normal monster until you burn a normal summon to actually summon the monster. Okay, sorry. It's pretty much a heavy storm, his effect. So it's really convenient to actually have. Let's see, sorry guys. My phone is actually taped to the cabinet right now because my laptop died. So I'm gonna have to do it like this. You got 5 targets for his effect, and I'll show you them later. 3 Maiden with Eyes of Blue. Awesome card. There's an example I'm going to show with these later. So yeah, I'll do that. 3 Maiden with Eyes of Blue. Their effect is if it's targeted by a card, you can special summon a Blue Eyes from literally anywhere. And if it's attacked, you can switch it to defense, negate the attack, and summon a Blue Eyes. So pretty much no one wants to target it or attack into it, or else they get to see this 3000 beat stick that they just don't want to deal with. So it's really nice. Like I said earlier, the whole goal is to get Blue Eyes out on this thing, and that's how you do it. Oh, and she was a tuner. 2 White Stone of Legend. I prefer 2. 3 is way too much, and it seems to be dead. And here's the problem: it's the same kind of ruling that you have with Eclipse Wyvern, such as if it says when this card is sent to the graveyard, add 1 Blue Eyes from your Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck to your hand. It's you have to. It's not you can or cannot if you have the card. It's you have to. So if you don't have a Blue Eyes in your deck, technically you should, and well, the ruling states that you have to reveal your deck, which is like, here you go, here's my deck, look through it, make sure there's no more targets, because I didn't see any. And that's how it works. So 2 is fine. By then you've already gone through your 3 Blue Eyes. They're all in grave or in hand or on field, and then that card is useless to you from then on. Instead of having the 3rd one, I put Flameveil Guard in. It's a lot more consistent. It's convenient as well. It's also a Dragon Shrine target as well. Let's see. 2 Rider of the Stormwinds. It's a tuner dragon. It's a target for your cards of consonance. Same with the Flameveil and the White Stone of Legend. So you technically have 5 targets total for that cards of consonance, which is really convenient. Helps you go through the deck a lot faster. This is part of the combo I wanted to show you a little bit. When this is summoned, well, special summon technically is what you want to do with it. This is in your hand. His effect is you can attach him as an equip card to a normal monster. So, no effect. It's a Gemini, so it starts off with no effect. You can equip it to that, then burn your normal summon, and then have his effect target this, since it's an equip card. It's a face-up spell, technically. Send this to the graveyard, and you blow up every single spell and trap on the field. That's one combo way of doing it, which I like that way a lot. It's just a lot more convenient. I can't even stress that enough, how convenient that is. Alright, continuing on. I'm sorry, these are proxied. I just ordered them last night, just to test them. It's 3 Bright Star Dragons. It's a level 4 effect monster. It's obviously a light dragon, and its effect is when he's normal summoned, you target 1 other monster besides himself. You cannot target him, and increase its level by 2. So what you would do is, this is where the combo comes in, is Maiden's on the field. No one really wants to target or attack it. And if she's still there, normal summon, use his effect to target her. her second effect goes off to special Blue Eyes. And then you can sync this for 7, because she'll be a 3 and he'll be a 4. Or you can sync her and Blue Eyes. I think that's right. Let me double check for you guys. Yes, you can sync her and Blue Eyes for either Trident Dragon or Star Eater. But I don't have a Star Eater, so Trident Dragon is the way to go. But that's Bright Star and his effect. It's really nice and convenient. Continuing on to Divine Dragon Apocryph. Sorry. Oh god, I can't even read it. I like 2. I've seen people play 1, but I prefer 2 personally, because I'm constantly sending cards to the graveyard, and I need to get them back to my hand somehow. And this is the way you do it. Such as if like you have a Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon and it's engraved, and you have a Blue Eyes in hand with what do you think? Crap, I can't even give a good example for it. So you have a trade-in hand, you have your White Stone in hand, Dragon Apocalypse, and a Red MD in the graveyard. What you can do is you can summon him, send this to bring back Red MD to your hand, and then you have your Blue Eyes from White Stone's effect added to your hand. You go trade in, and then you get 2 more cards. Like, it seriously is just combos. Everything is a bunch of little combos, which is really nice. So 2 Divine Dragon Apocalypse, the ability to recycle from your graveyard back to your hand is more valuable than you would actually think about. It took me a little while to get that. 1 Red MD, unfortunately, it is at 1, so it's going to be in at 1. I suggest putting it in every single Dragon deck that you will ever make, because it is so valuable of a card. 2 Tour Guide from the Underworld. I am probably going to take them out. I am still playtesting them. Not really sure how I feel about them, but it's a good card for setting up your rank 3s. I only run 2 rank 3s, technically, but it's just that last little bit that you need to get through. And I seriously am probably going to drop them and just do like a 4 and an 8 axis deck. But yeah. 1 Blue Eyes, because you have lights and darks. I think you have 6 darks, I believe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 7 darks. But only 6 of them you really want to target. So, 7 darks and a bunch of freaking lights. So that's why I run him. If I take out the 2 tour guides, I'm taking him out. I'm not really sure. And 1 honest, you do run a lot of light monsters. So yeah. Continuing on to spells. 3 Dragon Shrine. This is, I want to say, it's the most important card of the deck because of what it does. It allows you to dump 2 dragons in the grave. Well, up to 2 dragons in grave, and possibly, depending on what you put in grave, add some to hand. And it not only deck thins, but it allows you to control your graveyard and your hand. Like, it's absolutely such an amazing card, because if you go Dragon Shrine, send a Blue Eyes, or you can even send a what do you call it? I just saw it too. Dark Storm Dragon, which is a normal monster at the time. Since you sent a normal monster, you can send 1 more Dragon type monster from your deck to grave. So I would send the White Stone of Legend, which allows me to add a Blue Eyes to hand. So not only that, you have a Blue Eyes in hand, a Dark Storm in grave, and a Light and Dark in grave. But you have thinned your deck by 3 cards, like off of 1. So it's absolutely amazing. And then you can possibly have a trade in hand. So it just goes on and on and on, the ability that you can use to that too. 3 trade-in, of course. You have 6 targets. That's including the BLS. Now you have Cards of Consonance. You have 5 targets for that. Keep in mind, about half this deck is your engine, so you can't really screw around with it too much. But it is what it is. 3 Silver's Cry. You have 3, 4, 5, 6 targets for this. It's a monster reborn for normal dragon type monsters. You can only use 1 per turn, but that's fine. I usually just set 2 of them, activate 1 on my opponent's end phase, and activate 1 on my standby phase. It's really simple. It gets the job done, and it's amazing and how much it helps. 3 Mystical Space Typhoons. The problem is with any dragon deck is it's really susceptible to back row, and that is a really big problem. So you want to be able to get rid of and stop the back row from destroying your big monsters that they can easily stop anyway. Then you have your last spell, which is a Dark Hole, and this is the only power spell we have, so you got stuff. 3 Royal Decree. I'm waiting on the mail. In the mail, I'm waiting for them to come in the mail. There we go. I personally would only run these. I won't put in Call of the Haunted like I've seen people do. I don't like any of that. I want to be able to stop and get rid of back row as soon as I can. So you technically have these 3 as targets for Dark Storm. You have the other 2 monster guys as targets, and you have your 3 MSTs as well. So you have a lot of back row hate in this as it is. I personally like Royal Decree just because it literally stops anything. Like, they can set 5 and you activate it on their end phase, they're done. Unless they have a Mystical Space Typhoon, they are done. And that is it for your main deck right now. We'll go on to the extra deck. Keep in mind, I do not have this completely done. It's going to change a lot. So this is just what I have put together. I don't really own a lot, so yeah. Let's go through this. We'll do Exceeds. Now I have 2 rank 3s, like I said before, Leviathan and Levier. Levier is just for the smaller monsters, obviously, but I do not use it a lot. The only times I would is when I would banish my Divine Dragon Apocalypse for Red MD, and then go Tour Guide into Tour Guide, Levier, bring back that, and then recycle a card that I wanted back. So it's not a lot, but then Leviathan Dragon I might keep just because it's that dragon option, but everything's dragon, so I might even just get rid of the 3s overall. I really am not attached to either one of them in this. I think they can have a better spot, or something can be there that is better. You have a lot of 4s you can do, but I only run 2 at the moment. Maestroke and Queen Dragon Dijin. I love having Maestroke and Queen Dragon. It has to be in every dragon deck, so I know these 2 are staying. These 2 probably won't. And then we can get to the rank 8s. Let's see. Gimmick Puppet Giant Grinder is number 15 if you wanted to know. Absolutely amazing card. I love having that. It's an easy way to get rid of the special summon monsters, and now everything special summons. So if it's an XYZ and your opponent special summon, will clear it. If it's a Exceed monster, then they would take damage equal to the original attack of that monster that you destroyed and sent to grave. So it's really nice to get around things that you have a hard time with. It's you can make it all day long with this deck, so it's nice. Number 107, Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. Never used it. Love the effect, so it's just there in case. I know I can make it easily because it's all, level 8 monsters pretty much. So, yeah. Right now I run 2 Heretic Sun Dragon, Overlord of Heliopolis. It will drop to 1, and the one that is taking the spot of the other one will be a Thunder End Dragon or something like that. That was the card that takes 2 normal level 8 monsters, so you can make it all day long with what you got in this deck. And it just the effect of the other card is you can detach 1 material, destroy all other monsters on the field, except for this card. So this will go down to 1, and then it'll be a Thunder End Dragon. Now you have Synchros. This seems to be a very Synchro-oriented deck. So this will change a lot, I promise you. Right now we got 1 Alley of Justice Catastrophe. You can make that very easily. You have 1 Iron Chain Dragon. I don't really see that happening too often, I'm not going to lie. But it's there for right now because I have it. You got a Stardust, a Scrap Dragon, 2 Azure Eyes Silver Dragon. You make that all day long with all of your tuners, all of your what's it called? your level 8s, and yeah. And then I have Trident Dragon. I prefer Trident Dragon over Star Eater. I don't really like Star Eater, but if I had it, I would also play it as well. So I would play one of each, but I don't. And I'll probably take out... I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I'll probably take out the 2 rank 3s I have. But yes, this is it so far. Like I said, the extra deck's going to change a lot. And then the main deck is going to change a good amount. I don't know really how much I want to change it, but I have an idea of what I want to do. I just got to find the cards to take the place of the other ones. So, until then, hopefully you guys can let me know what you think about it. And feel free to comment, rate, and subscribe to this. That'd be great. I would love some new subscribers. And anyone that already is subscribed to me, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Give me some insight of what you think you would do for certain parts of this deck, and what you want to change, what you think would work better. I'm really open to it because I don't really have a whole lot in here that I know about. So yeah. Until next time, peace, and hopefully I'll have a Dragon Ruler, Blue Eyes Dragon Ruler deck coming up for those people that want to play that, and I'm almost done with my Dark World deck. So, you got a couple decks coming up. Till then, peace.